Not bad at all.
What's up everyone, my name is SSJDANJAY and I'm back again for this week's Dragon Ball Super episode. This week is episode 85 and we cut to Dende and Go making their way to the island where 17 is, and in their conversation we get another solid Oob reference, probably suggesting he's coming very soon, maybe after the Tournament of Power arc, because what they're doing, they're discussing on whether Goku knows about him or not, because Dende brings up Goku's wish just before he killed Kid Buu, wishing that he wishes he can come back as a better person someday. And obviously with it being after the Majin Buu saga, this is originally at the end of Dragon Ball Z. They actually introduced Oob 10 years after, but this is based more or less 7 years after the Majin Buu saga, so he's definitely coming soon with all these references coming in, because the other one was referencing to Vegeta just before the Universe 6 tournament. So I'm glad they're bringing up more references about Oob, because that way he's going to be definitely into the franchise again, which is going to be very interesting to see how he actually comes out this time. Whether he'll be the same as last time, being an innocent young village kid, or is he going to be upgoing and willing to train 24/7 like Goku did. Shortly after that, 17 is officially introduced back into the franchise again, because Goku goes down and finds 17, and he is a completely different person to how he was in the Android saga. He's a lot more innocent and he cares more about his surroundings and people that he's nearby. I mean, with the island that he's on, poachers invade the island a lot. As a park ranger, he protects the life that is on that island. This one particular animal or monster that he classes on the island, and he's the last one of their kind, so he doesn't want that monster to go extinct. So when Goku and 17 eventually find the monster after fending off poachers that are after it, 17 instructs Goku not to kill animals or anyone, and if the monster attacks, they just fly away. They just don't want no harm for it. After dealing with the poachers, Goku makes a request to spar with 17. I mean, this is a fight that we've all wanted to see, as 17 and Goku have never met since the Android saga, or when 17 was first introduced, because the people who 17 have fought is all the other heroes but Goku, because Goku had the heart virus at the time, and Gohan as well. They have not met at all. I mean, when they first meet, 17 recognizes Goku's voice, but he doesn't know his face, which is interesting. It's like he's been programmed with Goku's voice to know who he is. But Goku requests the spar of 17 to see where his strength measures up, because Dende explained to Goku in the last episode that 17 has got a lot stronger and he's a much more formidable foe than what he was in the Android saga, but he's not classed as a foe anymore, which is good to see. He's more or less borderline good. He's like an anti-hero. But when they eventually start sparring, I mean, 17 gives a powered up Super Saiyan Goku trouble. I mean, if you think about the time difference between the Android saga and Goku now in the present time, how much Goku has increased in power, like despite being in a Super Saiyan form, it's dramatic. I mean, Super Saiyan Goku's more or less not far from Super Saiyan 2 Gohan back in the day, because if you think about it, Goku's got like the God transformation and the God power up, as well as everyone else. Like back in the Battle of Gods, he had that massive power up that he's claimed to make his own, rising his limits. So I'm gonna set the borderline there that Goku's more or less Super Saiyan form is just as strong as Gohan was back as a Super Saiyan 2 when he was a teen. That's the borderline. I'm gonna make that there. They carry on sparring a bit. Goku feels like 17 isn't gonna down, so he eventually turns into Super Saiyan Blue, and even in that form he still gives 17 a run for his money, and 17 gives Goku a run for his money still, which is quite impressive to see, because Goku wouldn't have been giving his all out straight from the start in Super Saiyan Blue, because they exchange blows and they seem to be more or less even on the type of attack they were doing, and they just weren't pushing each other back, which was quite interesting to see. Back in the day, Super Saiyan Goku in the Android saga, where after Goku came out of the time chamber, 17 wouldn't have stood a chance at all if they ever had the chance to fight each other, because Goku was just as strong as Cell, and Cell annihilated everyone in the day. But to see 17, like a powered up 17, go up against Super Saiyan Blue smoothly as well as he did is quite a surprise to how much power he's actually gained in that time, because androids, we didn't think that they could progress. I mean, 18, she's been the same power near enough since she was first introduced, bearing in mind she hasn't trained a day in her life. I mean, I didn't think 17 could increase in much power as much as he did, but when the fight is closed off with 17 requesting Goku to stop because he doesn't want the area being destroyed with the amount of power they got, but Goku realizes that 17 was still holding back, as well as Goku himself was. So to see how much 17 can actually give if he goes all out would actually be quite formidable. I mean, he gave Goku and Vegeta a run for the money most likely if this is the progress that he's made in that time. But after a little 17 requesting the fight to stop. We cut to Goku and 17 resting at a campfire. It's in the evening, so maybe an hour or so has passed, because they got like 30 hours until the tournament is actually held. 17 is showing Goku his family that unfortunately we don't get to see who they are. It's only a picture on the phone that isn't detailed in enough, so that's still a blank page for us, unfortunately. But it's nice to know that 17's got a family other than 18, which is always nice, because to see that they're settling down and becoming good, because they were quite formidable in the day, and it's quite nice to see villains turn into good people. Like, I mean, Vegeta will always be the number one. Goku starts to bring up the subject of the Tournament of Power, seeming as Goku probably thinks as 17 is an android, he's probably just like 18, so he bribes 17 with money that isn't even there, but 17 still declines it because he's not in it for the money, or he's not in it for the money at all, because he says that his job pays him well, so he's able to support himself that way. But he knows something is up with Goku, because he knows he wouldn't come out of nowhere asking him to join a tournament that would base on money, because Goku isn't like that. He more or less stares down Goku to tell the truth, and eventually Goku does give in, because he knows that he would have to tell someone eventually. But even though he tells 17 the truth, the losing universes will be destroyed. Even 17 being told that, he still tells Goku no, because he has come to the understanding that everyone will die eventually. But so he's accepted his fate as that, so he will not fight in any case if they're just going to die anyway in the future. But more or less 17's reaction is just the topic of no fucks given. He just doesn't care what Goku's come for, and he just tells Goku, you're telling me this? Like, fair enough, bye. I don't want nothing further to do with you. But personally, I was quite surprised with the answer, because I expect with 17 being told the truth, it'll win him over to join the team as well as that. But he's still in the intro of the episodes, like in Dragon Ball Super openings. He's still within the team, so I'm guessing it'll be within the next episode that they would do. If you guys like this type of stuff, then I will be doing this type of things weekly, as the episodes come out weekly, and sometimes they have weekly breaks. But more or less, if you like this type of content, then feel free to like and subscribe.
Oh shit! I made it! Oh fuck. Oh shit! I made it! No! Oh fuck.
Yes! Right in front of me!
Fuck's sake.